Hey, welcome back to another episode of That's Law. Bruh, the countdown was going and we seen a couple of y'all piling in. We was like, oh shit, cause I was talking some good old shit over here. I was like, oh shit, niggas can hear me? No. But hey, you know what I'm saying? Look, we got a couple people coming in, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna get them time to come in. We gonna get them time for the comments to come in. Hey, big shouts. They got Davon and Cousin Luther in here. You know what I'm saying? Early. Well, bruh, anybody show up to watch the countdown go down, y'all all right with me. I will say that. But damn, look, so while we waiting for people to get in, I'm just going to introduce myself. You know what I'm saying? It's the most difficult motherfucker to work with. Apparently, goddamn, I go by the name Richie Nelson. Follow me at Rich Nelson 2K. And hey, man, look, y'all know the name of the game. I know it's been a while. It's legit been a while since we've done this. So I'm gonna explain the rules again. We got tweets, we got posts, we got topic comments, we got all type of stuff. We even got the stuff that y'all gonna say in the comments that we're going to discuss today. You know what I'm saying? We with y'all for about 87, 88 minutes, 30 seconds, something like that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going to take up too much of your time. But yeah, we're going to talk our shit a little bit today. And just like Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, look who was that coming through the door. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wait.
So yeah, while they coming in, you know what I'm saying, who I also got in here with me who think I'm just so difficult to work with. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Complicated, hard as fuck to deal with, man. But yeah, I'm hard to tolerate too, you know. I mean, what can you say? But you know me, it's your girl Ari Quinn.
You ain't finna trap me, because I was gonna agree and use them like, that's
word?
how you feel?
Yeah,
Nah.
I was setting you up for debate. That's how you feel?
You cannot trick me, no.
About to get that ass.
Oh, snap. But you told me they can follow you at?
Oh yeah, y'all can follow me at _ARIQUINN. If you're looking for me on music platforms, just Ari Quinn, baby.
Hey.
Just kidding, it's Ari Quinn, no, I had the baby, because that's not me.
You know what I'm saying? And if you didn't know, or if you forgot, because it's been so long, we are the 100 grand jury. Even if it's one of us, even if it's all of us, we're going to keep it just as 100 grand as 100 grand going to keep itself, all right? You know what I'm saying? And we always going to have somebody in the comments, you know what I'm saying? Look, my style's probably going to be on the way with them hashtags in just a moment. So while these people falling in, you know what I'm saying, we're just going to give y'all a little test thing from the docket. I don't even know if we said this from other episodes, but it's been so long from other episodes. Shoot, we can go ahead and harp on it. Hey, big shouts to Dez, just jumped in, you know what I'm saying. Make sure y'all watch Dez Talks once I drop more episodes. So look, just want to say, I don't know if we saw it, but it said King Solomon had 700 wives, 300 concubines. Your husband has one side chick and you want to leave him. What Bible are you reading from? First of all, that's funny, but my thing is, what are you doing with 1,000
Biddies?
That's all. That's all yours. Like, they not like community biddies. Like, you don't got 1,000 that you check in on when like you went like
That's
in the
lot.
area. That's a lot, for real.
I mean, I ain't gonna say.
Social media's got us thinking that like 1,000 people ain't a lot. Like, that's a lot. That's a lot of people. Like, for real.
That's a lot.
Like, cause if 1,000 people watch your shit 10 times, look, now you viral.
10,000.
Like, quick.
That's a lot. Golly.
So, but I mean, of course they trying to be funny, but it's just like, yeah, like, who keeping up with 1,000 of them? I know, you know what I'm saying? I know dudes had
time and or dingling to keep up with 1,000.
I know dudes had, like, you know what I'm saying, they had a lot more rights in that time, but it's just, that's kind of crazy. You ever been to some, you ever
more than a town, fact. Absolutely.
Right. I got a small county.
That's bigger than Apex.
This my hoes county. My hoes county. My hoes county has just got a lot of rain lately.
Yeah, it was wet. It was wet out there.
Where you from? I'm from my hoes county.
My hoes.
You from my hoes? Wow. I didn't even know you was
You
from my
heard
hoes.
Middlesex is everywhere, Sex County right here.
Oh,
Hella
snap.
sex.
Now, have you ever happily been a sister wife? Or like a kind of like a, you ever happily shared somebody, like, or like you were just, maybe you found out and you were just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm good.
I found out, and it was like well, we've been doing it for this long.
That's crazy. That's
Oh, but it wasn't really beneficial at all in no way, fashion, shape, or form for me. So I honestly don't know why I did it or continue to do it, tolerate it. But, yeah.
Dudes don't care. I don't think. Well, I didn't care when I was doing, like, you know what I'm saying. Like, hey, yeah, You know, that's just that mean my phone gonna blow up as not as much if she's dealing with multiple people. That's usually when it's fun because it's just like if she talk to you, that means she actually want to talk to you because she got a choice. Like
Options.
you know what I'm saying? It'd be cool when you chose. Like I'm not gonna say it's bad when you're the only one, but I'm just like if you kind of like outside and like you got somebody dealing with a lot of people and they still continuously choosing you, then yeah, you might be doing something all right. You know what I'm saying? But you know, don't get too caught up in it, cause then you know what I'm saying. Like if you're number 4, stay number 4. You know what I'm saying? That's where you fuck up trying to get promoted. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, nigga want to be number 1. Number 1, too much responsibility. Don't even get me started, man. Come on now. So yeah, hey, what this say after a month after giving birth? Hold on. Hey, big shouts to Maisha just jumped in. I was about to spell the name in rhythm. I knew I was gonna fuck it up. Maes. Yeah, I was gonna fuck up the rhythm. It wasn't gonna be the spelling. It was gonna be the rhythm. It was Maistra.
I can't see the names on the thing, so.
Oh yeah. Just want to say, a month after giving birth, this mother returned to the hospital with abdominal pain. She gave birth to twins from a second uterus.
I just seen a video.
I think I just seen something like this too.
With this girl, she was pregnant.
We threw this in the docket weeks ago.
Yeah, she was pregnant with one baby, 1 week, and then her and her husband went ahead and partook in coitus again, and she went to the doctors, and then there was 3 babies in her stomach. So she was still like, it can happen.
Huh.
Yeah, she ended up going to the doctors because she had some like pain in her stomach or something like that. And then they were like, yeah, she thought she was having a miscarriage. And it actually turned out she now went from having 1 baby to 3 babies.
Is that still kind of within like the twin triplet area?
I think she had all 3 of them
even
at
though
the
they
same
not
time.
okay.
One of them, so 2 of them were twins. The 2 that came in together, she had 2 light skin babies and then 1 brown skin baby.
Right.
And I was just like, dang, that's crazy. So you're not safe, even if you're pregnant. I'm sorry, you can get pregnant again, double pregnant. Triple. She had triplets.
All that mean to me is that, bro, if that lady you dealing with without the proper protective equipment, if she have a period, you not in the clear. Like if she on it like that week, sound like you not in the clear. It sound like there's somewhere else that it could happen. Or am I looking at that wrong?
Nope.
I'm not looking at that wrong?
Like you can still, some people still get pregnant and have their periods during their pregnancies. Some people get pregnant I won't say on their period, because it's kind of hard to drop eggs and bleed at the same time. But you never know. Some people could do like that because some people have irregular periods that like last majority of the month. It might not be like a full cycle or whatever, but like spotting and stuff like that too that I consider part of your cycle.
I mean, yeah, I don't. That's crazy. That's wow. You be like, yo, it happened. All right, bet. Then next week, what do you mean? But last week, like, bro, yeah, I'd be so confused. Like, imagine waiting on it to come. It came, and then you still got shit going on. That's wild.
Surprise, my lover. Some fries.
What this say? I hope everybody all right back there.
I just heard the horn honks. I think they're about to come inside.
All right, bet.
Little man up front.
This one say, make sure we in the right spot, because I don't want to go too far back for y'all. This one say, having a failed OnlyFans seemed like the most humiliating thing in the world. It's like, hey guys, here's my cat, and everybody was like, it's okay.
Mediocre.
Nah, I feel like that's just bad marketing. Like maybe you were good and you just didn't get enough exposure, so you need to start, you know what I'm saying, paying the DJs wherever or however, like, you know what I'm saying, like, play
some Ari Quinn in the background, your OnlyFans, and I promise you.
Yeah, you just not getting enough exposure.
Play Ari Quinn, put that on your playlist. I'm telling you.
This one say if we on FaceTime and you smile text and I'm hanging up. Nah, but what if it's, first of all, what if we on FaceTime and I'm scrolling through Twitter? Then I'm just cheesing. You know what I'm saying? I was about to send it to you, but you hung up. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm just
Speaking of cheese, guess who?
Oh Lord!
I told you like my comment. I commented on.
Oh man, I was like, wait a minute. It went from that's law to that's anatomy now to that's tea. Like, bro, we
commented on Miss B Nasty post and she hearted it.
Made your day, huh?
Woo! Her and then the other chick with the big cheeks. Other chick with the big cheeks, the Luna, whatever her name is. She be all the time. Super fat ass.
I just
loved him. I was like, yeah,
only
y'all
knew-
see me.
I just know Luna Azul. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
By
yeah,
name.
this.
Now, I'm not saying I wouldn't know that lady if I
I'm
seen
gonna
her.
find her. I'm gonna show you.
Not saying I wouldn't know that lady if I seen her. I'm just saying. Damn. This one say your best friend talked to 5 niggas, but you the only one talking to me.
I'm weak. I was that girl.
Were you?
I was
You were that girl for real?
the one that was talking to one person while my friend was talking to 5. That was me.
You ain't had nobody. No,
I had
no,
one
none to entertain, none of that.
No stragglers. I just had that one person I was talking to.
You ain't even had somebody that was kind of on your hook. You know, what on your hook mean like you try to
I wasn't setting up.
you kind of hit them
Hey,
with
boo.
the
Hey,
what's
hey.
goody, what's goody.
What's
You kind
that?
you kind of hit them with the like you know we could do something but not right now, and then they kind of keep waiting. Look,
And then
hey,
it
look,
never
look
happened.
like our guests in there
Oh,
as they walking
shut
in,
it
they
up.
can
What's
introduce
good?
themselves.
What's good? What's good? It's your girl Alicia Marie. Sorry. I'm late.
I'm weak.
Hey y'all, it's Chase and Sparks. You know exactly who it is. You know exactly who I am. What's up?
Oh.
So look, we gonna backtrack a couple because you know what I'm saying. This one, which one was it? It was which one we was talking about for a second. It wasn't the Solomon one. It was the damn it was about the mother giving birth and then the multiple uterus. I mean I guess we were talking about like it went from like That's Law to That's Anatomy class. Y'all ever seen that before? Like where it's like the lady will like not even just like give birth and then go back for like a second birth, or like somebody be like, you know what I'm saying, like they'll have that week and then like that week happened, but like then like not even too far after that week, like boom, like oh yeah, I know I just had my week over here, but no, I'm with child.
Am I tripping? What's a week?
I like your period.
Yeah,
Oh,
I just
okay.
you know
Okay, cool.
I'm squeamish. I didn't want to say it. Yeah, I'm sorry. I need to grow up. That's all.
So it was like this story. This lady, she was pregnant. Like she just found out she was pregnant, and then like she went like a week or so later. She went to the hospital because she was having abdominal pains, and it turned out that she was pregnant with another set of babies. So she had one baby in there, and now she had 3 babies in there.
Oh,
Yeah, and so she gave birth to triplets. They were
That's
all
not-
born at the same time.
That sound like
I'm
the
suing everybody.
the negative lotto. Like that,
To spend 500 before I ever trap you.
man, that's crazy. Hey, big shout! Look, my style's already in here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, big shouts to Raleigh World from last weekend. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying?
Shout out
I
to
was-
you.
Yes, dear, you did the
Big
damn
deal.
thing.
Did that. I was waiting for everybody to come in here before we started doing all the shout outs and whatnot. Hey,
Yes, dear,
you know-
did the damn thing.
speaking more of shout outs, I feel like somebody's having like a project release next weekend.
Ooh.
I can't put my fingers on it. You know what I'm saying? You up there? That's you, ain't it? And Davon, right?
Davon first,
Dave-
and then me after.
So we
Hey.
go. All right. So look, is Davon and Alicia at the same time? You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, bruh. Y'all make sure y'all pop out to that since I'm on the announcement mode and whatnot. Thank you, my style. You know what I'm saying? But hey, yeah, back to the docket. Oh, this one say I don't think nothing worse than losing a freak you raised and trained from scratch. That's crazy.
Wait. What is it?
That one. This one say there's nothing worse.
Everything.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
You
it
gonna
said.
show her?
Oh, that's the worst. Because let me tell you about them motherfuckers. Those be the motherfuckers who try to act like they always knew how to do that shit.
And you did not. Like you would
And
be
they
a
only
totally
do 'cause of
different
you.
nigga after me.
Oh.
Yeah, that ass.
Just don't go to the
Yeah,
restaurants I
everyone
put you
has to
on. I don't care what tricks you show the next one. Just I bet not see you in Crazy Fire. You know what I'm
I'm weak.
saying? I bet not.
Don't take her to our restaurant.
I bet not see you in Crazy Fire over there waiting for your food to get cooked. I'm gonna knock all that shit over once it come off the stove. Like, nah, give me this. No, fuck that. Mm-mm. Oh yeah, and then this one is this one say your best friend talked to 5 niggas, but you only talk to me. Y'all now she said she was that friend. Y'all have y'all legit been that friend, or did y'all say y'all was that friend? And that's how y'all
I
kept
feel
y'all
like-
5 spinning.
Those friends flip back and forth.
Mm.
Like if you like somebody, you only gonna be talking to one nigga. But
So you mean to tell me? So the group rule is if we all dealing with one, there's got to be one in the group that ain't dealing with nobody but who they dealing
Nah,
with.
it's how life end up lifing.
Yeah.
Cause it always is. Somebody's always dealing with somebody. That's just how.
Because typically, like, I don't typically like talking to multiple people at one time
I don't have the energy
because
for it.
Yeah, I don't have the energy for it. I'm gonna fall off of damn near everybody at some point, and I'm only gonna end up keeping the one that I like any fucking way. So it's like I typically always end up being the one who is only talking to like one person at a time, but I'm not judgmental. So if my bitch got 7 motherfuckers on her roster, that's her life. Like, that don't got nothing to do with me. I'm not fucking her. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she might be a really good friend to me. Like, she might be a whole lot of fun in certain circumstances. Like, you know what I mean? That's still my bitch. I might not agree with, like, the shit that she does or do it myself, but there are certain aspects, like, especially as friends, like, your sexual encounters don't, like, motivate me. Yeah. Like, they don't also, like, you know, and I understand.
As they should not, though. They should
Some people are like that, though. Like, some people can be influenced by that kind of stuff. Like, oh, well, this person is whatever, so I'm gonna too. Or, I know this wrong, but so-and-so do it, so I'm gonna do it. Or whatever the fuck. But that's weak-minded individuals, I feel.
A lot of people. That I was just saying like earlier, like it be the inverse of that. I like when niggas outside, they don't really mind being somebody that dealing with like a lot of motherfuckers like once, because it's just like, first of all, that means you're not finna occupy my phone at all hours of the day. And when you actually hit me, that means you actually want to talk to me because you have choices and ended up choosing me anyway. So it's just like, oh, okay. I was like, okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like the conversation's still fresh because we not just, you know what I'm saying, going over like mundane bullshit from day to day. And then it's just like, okay, now when I'm with you, your phone blowing up, but you ain't checking it because you all locked in with me. Like, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay,
I'm weak.
Now roll up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I think too, it just depends. Like, yeah, it just depends.
Next on the motherfucking docket. Thought of the day. Oh, snap. Oh. Men want feminine, submissive women who will let us take the lead.
It makes me want to throw up.
I ain't never skipped nothing on the docket before. Alright, so we're gonna harp on it for 5 seconds. I don't think that's the case. Maybe some do, maybe some don't. Just like with who you like. I feel like we talk about that at least twice a month. Because it's just like...
If you gotta ask somebody to let you lead, you're not a leader.
Yep.
Yes. Because if she's comfortable off gate, it's just
you're
gonna happen.
again,
bruh.
It's just gonna happen,
bruh.
If she trusts in you and is comfortable with you, it's just gonna happen.
If I have to make myself smaller for you to feel like you can lead, I'm not the one for you, shorty.
Swear to God.
Go find your shorty.
Go find your shorty. My Styles, where you at with the hashtags? That was one.
Where you at?
This one say, fuck sex, can you deal with my attitude, craziness, and how I talk when I'm mad? And then the reply say, no, bitch, grow up. And I for one, you know, I approve this message because it's just
I approve of that message depending on how you talk to me first.
I think it's a little bit of both because people naturally have attitudes. Like, you're going to have to work through problems, you feel me? Like, you got to be patient enough, but also, like, nobody wants to be talked to crazy. Like, I understand that, too. Like, I can try to work on the way I say it if you actually going to talk to me. But if you calling me a bitch, I'm calling you a bitch back.
You been mad for 38 seconds and I'm already a bitch ass nigga. I'm through. Because why am I not my name? Like, damn, like as soon as I lose my name,
I'm just calling you man.
Oh my god.
Hey bro. Hey bro. Hey bro. I be like, hey bro.
Hey bro.
Hey listen. Like, yes sir.
Like,
listen,
I'd rather
listen,
you just say like you just call me by my actual name instead of Bay or something, because it's just like, bro. So look, bitch ass nigga, I'm tired of it. Like, bro, like damn, like calm down, like, bro. Cause it's just like then when I say something, the problem ain't the problem no more. Now the problem is how I talk to you and how disrespectful I am.
Both.
When it's just not the compound problem, but it's like
Reggie outnumbered this.
Oh yeah.
It's okay to know. It's right. You're right though. We should not talk to each other out of our names. You're right. Like, nobody should be calling anybody out of their name. We should be able to have a disagreement in a calm and collective
I will
manner.
say, as myself, if we have gotten to the point where I'm calling you out your name when I'm mad, you have already deemed yourself to not be respected in my life.
Oh, can you elaborate on
that?
Like,
you've already either betrayed the fuck out of me, disrespected me yourself, called me out my name in some way at some time before that I feel comfortable just going there. Because I'm not just going to call nobody no bitch ass nothing over nothing. Like, you've pretty much already opened the door for me to not respect you by the time I'm getting to the point to, like, immediately feel comfortable to talk to you like that.
Because even if you have me fucked up, I'm still not finna call you out your name. But I get what you're saying, like, but I don't know. It's really.
It depends on who it is.
It's like,
is it my significant other, or is it somebody else that got me fucked up that I'm calling out?
It doesn't matter who the fuck it is. If you
if
got me
my
fucked up on a
significant-
certain level,
Yep.
I'm like
you
to
getting
argue.
called out
Yep.
your name.
If it was somebody that had me
like-
fucked up today, there was at no point that I thought about calling them out of their name. I was just like, yo, you got me fucked up.
But I think somebody
Like,
you
type
met
shit.
today couldn't have you so fucked up that
Because
you need
bitch,
to
I
call
don't
them
know
out of your name. Right. You don't know them. Y'all don't
But
have
if
no
like your
relationship
best
to
friend
each other.
or like the woman
Right.
that you've been with,
Right.
you be on some like, bitch!
Like, how dare, like, you know
Like,
how
you know
dare
what I
you
mean?
cross
Like,
that
you
line?
gonna
Like,
fucking,
right.
like, how would you do that? Because, and honestly, typically, I mean, don't get me wrong, I do and have definitely come across people that just like that over nothing, or bitch this, hoe that, whatever the fuck, you know what I mean, over nothing. But I'm just speaking for myself.
Right.
If I get to that point where I'm talking to you like that, you've crossed the line already a bunch of times with me.
One thing I'm
Yeah.
working on
Yeah.
as like
Yeah.
growing up
Yeah.
is also recognizing, like, if I'm at that point with you, we don't need to talk. Like, if I need to call you out of your name, I think it's probably about time for us to stop having this conversation.
Absolutely.
We don't need to talk no more. Like, I don't have any respect for you. We don't need to talk no more. If I can't have a respectful
Absolutely.
conversation with you, I don't want to engage anymore.
Now,
I
when-
don't
and-
even, like,
and-
I don't
and-
even
and-
like feeling like the turmoil and that like how I feel when I'm angry is
I don't-
very like
I don't-
They
I
like
don't-
to days,
Richie seen me today.
everything.
Richie seen me today walking to the ABC store. Some random man was looking at me. I was like, "What the fuck you looking at, nigga?" Like as the car was driving by.
As
And
the
Richie
car
like,
was
"You
driving
really are
by."
pissed off. Like he was like, "Yeah, you really like in a."
Bro, people say that to me
But-
all the time.
He was like, "Oh, you hot for real?" Yes, but like a lot of y'all, like y'all see me. I'm just cool, calm, and collected. This is where I like to stay. I don't like to be.
I feel like this is a
provoked to where I
panel
get
of
to a
cool
certain-
ass niggas.
You know
bro.
what I'm
Like,
saying?
everybody on this panel, when cool, is cool,
It's cool.
as hell.
But when I'm hot,
Not
baby,
me. I'm difficult. I'm difficult, apparently.
Difficult
Yeah,
as fuck.
not
I
me.
seen that on
Yeah,
I
not
want
me.
to
I'm difficult.
Right,
Who
where
said
did that
it?
come from?
Oh man,
Who said it?
we ain't gonna harp on it. It's just I'm difficult. That's just, but yeah.
Tag
yeah.
'em.
We're not
You know
gonna
what I'm
claim
saying?
that for you. You're not difficult.
I'm
That's
not-
just their perception of that. You can feel how you feel, but I don't think you're difficult.
If
I-
they think
I
you're
appreciate
difficult,
that.
then they're probably not professional.
Yep.
Bada bing, bada boom. You
Yeah.
heard, and I stand on
Cheers.
that.
Hey.
And I don't know who you talking about.
Cheers.
When the brand good,
Facts
you
is
can stay
facts.
good. Goddamn. So
Thank you.
next on the docket. So this is when you're not standing on business. This might hit because when it say once I get the cat without taking you out, I'm never gonna take you out.
Oh.
So I've been in situations where this has went either way. Like, yo, I've gotten it without taking her out, and I was just like, you know what, I'll take you out anyway. You know what I'm saying? Down to be like ironic about it. Worst mistake ever. Cause yeah,
You
that.
started buying her flowers.
Mhm.
I'm just asking.
Then it was another situation where what goddamn
I was just asking a question, and he was like, "What?"
start fishtailing. Nah, then it's somebody who's like, you know, we never went on that date. We said you was gonna go on. Well,
Not gonna go.
a lot has happened since that offer was on the table. You know what I'm saying? Like there's
The
no more,
problem
and it's not
is-
even like out of spite. It's just like, well, I wouldn't be out of spite. It wouldn't be out of like laziness, but it was just like at that point I was just like, we not the dating type, which is
And that's
really
what it is.
horrible to say because you know what I'm saying, we were, you know what I'm saying, definitely close, intimate, or whatever, however you want to call it, but it was just like, yeah, we're more so some goddamn bump uglies and then goddamn sit and smoke and chill for a second. Then like date would seem a little much for us, and that's where we are as people now. Like it's
Yeah,
like
that's
it's
fair.
all
I feel
that
like
all
as
that.
long as that's clear, there are some women who want that though. Like they don't want to do nothing but smoke and bump uglies and kick it in the house.
Right,
But
and they
like,
don't really want to be
if
seen
you-
with you nowhere.
Right, and I think we need to start having that conversation of adults. Like, okay, what are you trying to do? Like, what are you actually looking for? So then everybody's clear on how we're moving forward. Right.
Yeah,
What
people
what
are
you
not
wanna
good
do?
at having those conversations.
Yeah.
So this my hot take, and I feel like this would be the perfect place for me to have a hot take since I'm outnumbered. Hold on, say the last thing y'all just said because it just left, but it'll come back if y'all say what y'all say. Y'all was talking. Folk, you know, the standard man, I guess, you know what I'm saying, the one that came out in the 60s that's still here today, like without all like that extra bullshit attached to it. I feel like they take honesty a lot better. Like that's why I was like, niggas don't mind being side niggas. Like niggas will shut the fuck up when they around
It
like they work
depends
shorter.
on
Man was like, you
the
can't have
fucking-
friends.
And
Right.
I think it depends on the caliber of man.
Yeah, the
Because
caliber.
you are also like from a side of man that is like far more logical than another side of man who is like triggered when they don't get their way, or like triggered when, you know what I mean, like you're not willing to give them what the fuck it is that they're looking for. I've definitely like, I don't know, it's weird out here, bruh.
Yeah, trying to get a rise out of me it's gonna be an all day task with no success.
But
Like,
there are
you
some men that get a rise simply by you existing. Like you ain't doing nothing but living and they get mad. Like that. What do you do with that? Like how do you handle that?
You gotta
Niggas are crazy. Like
you gotta
Like, I'm
remove
like,
yourself.
sometimes, like, what the fuck are you looking at?
I have a homegirl literally.
You gotta take the bushes from out the front of your house because that's where they hide at.
Bro.
If you got a
Oh,
big,
But some of
If
you
you got a
guys
big
are
bush
so
in
crazy
front
that
of
I
your
literally
house.
have homegirls who will take men's phone numbers or give like a text now number to men because she's had so many experiences where when she says no, they fucking blank.
yeah, so niggas take
Crazy,
honesty
yeah.
niggas take honesty a lot better than women, but it's just like niggas in rejection is starting to be a little rough. Now I've seen some women folk that don't take rejection well, but it's like as far as like from like a macro view, like you know what I'm saying,
I
like
don't shoot my shot too much because I don't like rejection.
hello.
But when I shoot, usually it's a squish.
Uh.
Usually
Yeah.
wet.
Because you done did your recon, you done figured them out. You done like, okay, before I shoot, let me see the distance from the goal.
Mm-hmm.
It's my form. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, all right, bet. So yeah, niggas is just out there.
That's the problem.
All
Like, then they
day.
get mad.
It's
So
like,
then you
it's
done got
not even,
curved by
like,
30
it's not even
bitches and you didn't even
focused.
exactly like
It's
you done
not
got curved
even
by 30
focused.
bitches.
It's
You
almost
got
like
an
you just don't
attitude
even give a
because you
fuck.
been getting curved all fucking day, but nobody told you to holler at 30 bitches. That's now you mad because you done been curved 17 times.
Or
But he
it's
got
all-
13 of them though.
Or
He
left
got
on
13
red.
though.
But he
He
got walking around with an
I
attitude.
was like, oh
because-
no, my number just wandered into your inbox. LOL. He was like, damn, how'd they get there? Wet.
Nah, smoothest shit I seen a meme, bro. It was
Yeah,
like
man.
it was like dot dot
Soccer
dot.
ball?
Like it was like yeah, dot. It was the basketball emoji. It was like,
My ball
and then
rolled
like
in your
damn,
court.
like yo, it was like damn, my ball rolled in your court. What you trying to do?
Oh.
Like, oh goddamn, I'm gonna try that one. I never tried it. Never
Oh,
tried
wait.
it because
I
I was
see one
like,
with a soccer ball where it's like, oh, my
Listen,
soccer rolled over here.
Tell a man that takes pride in his appearance he's beautiful.
Oh no, I'm scared.
No,
You're
it's
gonna be
great.
like,
No.
Bitch, I'm not beautiful. I'm handsome.
I've had a man say that and then I was immediately
Nah,
disgusted and I was
he
glad
just
that was
showed
the left
himself.
way anyway.
Leave that nigga
Right,
alone.
exactly. Quickly.
that's crazy.
But if you tell a man who takes pride in his appearance he's beautiful and like you genuinely mean it, you're in the bag.
Yeah, you handsome motherfucker. You.
Okay, fine ass.
With your, I'll be telling. Look,
I'm gonna be honest with you, them first 4 seconds, he gonna be like, this was meant for me.
Yep.
I'm
Uh-huh.
like, well,
And now you sitting there blushing like a bitch. You're welcome.
Oh no, look.
This man just commented on my live that some women will fight you just to get you locked up because she not getting her way.
that happens too.
I've heard about that.
That's
Yeah.
but like you said, like when some people have logic, sometimes it just ain't there.
I think we gotta learn when to like notice, because people you can't be blamed for people being crazy. And after a point, you notice when people are crazy, and whether or not you choose to engage with their crazy is on you.
Okay, y'all most notable red flag when you knew that person was crazy. When you knew that person was crazy.
Nigga wouldn't leave my house.
Fuck.
Hug me real tight or whatever. It was like weirdo stuff. Like, oh, I can't wait till you get home. Da 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 da. And then like I'm just sitting here like, nigga, you don't even know me like this. And then
What did he say?
he was just like, oh, can't wait till you get home. You know, da 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 da. I like, and then it was like certain times where we would be sitting in a room together, and I'm very like alert with my peripherals or whatever. Like I'll eyes scan the room, whatever, just because I've always been that person, because I'm always a person that shit happened to, or I'm with a group of people that I feel like shit is happening to, and so I want to make sure that I'm protecting my friends or they're good. Like even like some girls that I used to hang with, we used to go to the club, I could hear other people's comments in the back. I would always take the tail end. I can hear the other comments in the back of what people were saying. You know what I'm saying? Just so, because I know I'm the alert one.
Hey, that's just keeping your head on a swivel. That's just,
Absolutely.
I mean, as a nigga, that's actually just regular
And
club.
so me sitting at the
behavior.
house chilling and you looking at me like this, or giving me some like weird ass look, I know that something's not right. Or I tell you, actually, sign you crazy is me telling you that my dad died, and you tried to tell me that your dad having a heart attack was more important or more severe than my dad passing away. That was me. Bitch, you done lost your fucking mind.
I think my son was.
It was all the same person, for real, for real. That whole little thing was all one person. So.
You called me over to come meet you at this hotel. And then I sat and watched you call this other nigga at least 57 times. Like I was counting just to be funny with myself, and I was like, 21, 22. Oh, you're still 24.
48.
He's taking you straight to voicemail now. Okay, so the calls are just gonna increase really rapidly. Now we're at 30. Now we're at 35. Now you're crying, but you're still caught. You know what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get up out of here. Like, yeah, that's yeah. Cause I didn't even think that thing was real. I didn't even think that was real. Like, just a call in like hella times, like type shit. And then damn, he was crazy right back. The nigga didn't call like act like he was calling like pocket dial, and like she put it on speaker, like he knocking some shorty down in the background. And I'm sitting there like what did I get myself into? I need to go home.
What?
Like, but then a part of me was like, hey, you can match him. You can match one band, one sound.
Bro, you ever see Spaghetti Star Marshall?
I seen bits and pieces.
Bro, they have the fucking part where they're like in like fucking hotel rooms side by side on the wall, and they're fucking going crazy.
Would y'all do that? Like, you know, your ex was in the next room, and like they got them going crazy, but you in there with like your person.
Oh
like,
yeah.
y'all really finna go. Y'all really trying to go sound for sound.
Yelling loud as fuck. You got me fucked up.
As soon as
be nowhere.
As soon as I realized you trying to go sound for
my ex
sound,
was.
as soon as I realized you trying to go sound for sound, I'm gonna get up. Like, get off me.
No,
go somewhere.
In that same breath, that's exactly how I knew my ex was crazy. He kept calling me, and I blocked him, and so he started calling me from different numbers. I blocked one number, he would call from another number, and then another number, and then another number. How do you got so many apps on your phone? Why are you calling from so many numbers?
That's why I never
This
use
is your fucking nuts, bruh.
Nigga download WhatsApp, whose app, when's app. Like,
WhatsApp too.
How do you literally call me from 8 different numbers?
Google
shit,
Voice,
yeah.
don't forget about them.
Girl,
yeah,
that was text free, text now, text what?
Cause I never seen that before. I seriously,
What are you talking about?
I seriously thought that goddamn like that whole like man she called me like 100 times. Like I thought that was just a hyperbolic statement. Like nah, but
No.
she was legit on her way. Until I was like, yo, you ain't gotta do this. Like I had to talk to her like she was a stripper. Like yo, you don't gotta live like this. This ain't the word. I just watched that movie the other day, bro. You don't gotta live like this. This is crazy. Oh shit! This one say a guy couldn't afford to get his girlfriend's car fixed, so she asked her ex-boyfriend, and he helped.
Why couldn't she afford to get her own car fixed?
Why she not staying with that nigga? Cause that's bullshit. Like that's not it right there.
If it's literally just he could not afford it, and not that he just wasn't trying to do it, that shit sounds crazy. Fuck.
Nah, man, it's kind of. I feel like they should be as mad as that nigga was mad on Soul Food for getting that job through yeah. He should be as mad as that nigga was mad that Bird got him that job through his ex. Like, yeah. That's as mad as he was, like, to slam the salon door and the glass break. That's as mad as this nigga need to be. Because it's just like, bro, nah, fuck that. Struggle with me. I don't give a fuck. I'm petty. Like, I don't give a fuck if he was even offering to fix it. Like, don't take this nigga money. Like, because it's just like, bro, all he gonna do is just come back with, because niggas that always talk money first, you know what I'm saying, they gonna finish the conversation with money. Well, didn't I get that for you? Like, type shit. Like, no,
I don't know, man. I'm not. Bro, money is money. So then we both sitting at home because my car's fucked up. You don't want me to take that $1,500?
No, my car worked. My car worked. We could carpool. Goddamn.
But I mean, it don't matter if I took $10,000 with him. If I took the check and I'm still with you, what's the problem? We got 10 racks.
What are you?
See, and if you gotta ask that question, you don't trust your shorty, and that's a whole different conversation.
But I don't know though, because if you get money from your ex-girlfriend,
Why he so quick to fix your
Bro,
car?
if you're spending
right,
that car coming to him, ain't it? That car
did
going
you guys
straight
ever
to
break
his driveway.
up? What's going on?
And listen, money is green and used, and I don't know. I feel like if you with somebody, you with somebody, and ain't no amount of bread gonna stop that.
Six just jumped in the chat. Hugh
Set y'all.
Set y'all.
Hugh Jackman and Deborah. Yeah, because that's not how you spell it. Yeah, because
Deborah.
right, because I was like, I'm gonna just say Deborah. She separated after 27 years, and this should say, after 27 years, I'm gonna laugh and tell you what time I'm gonna be home when I get off. And I wholeheartly agree. 27 years. You better go sit in the room and think about why you mad, and so we can talk about it when you come back. Like,
Never to come
no.
back again. Y'all remember that Jesse McCartney?
Yes.
Cause,
I do remember that song.
nah, cause, bro, and it better not be no 15-year-old problem you mad at. You better get through it, cause you done got through it for 15 years. Like, you had that problem at year 12, and you let that junk fester for a decade and a half. No, like, what problem would kill 27 years of marriage? Like, what real problem? Okay,
Finding
now,
out that someone was a psycho.
all
Or
right,
being maybe
serial killers. All right, we'll bar all serial killers and shit.
But not even like a serial killer psycho, but like they themselves.
Registry head ass niggas.
Are
Them
like-
too.
What if
Like,
she was waiting for like
tripping.
10 years on him to get it together and he just didn't?
Damn.
You know what I
He
mean?
been fucking
like,
up for a decade.
What if they had kids and the kids is
motherfuckers
finally
be
out the
fucking up
house?
for
Oh, they had kids,
years.
like,
They had kids and now
Years.
your kids has gone off to college, so like I
Years.
could leave you and it ain't gonna ruin the family.
Mm.
They're grown.
I know some
So it's
people
true.
wait till their
Yeah,
kids
I do
graduate,
too. Yep.
and then, or
They get
like when they're
divorced.
done with, like they wait till their kids graduate high school and college, so they don't fuck up with their kids' mentality the whole time, and then they decide to split because they were like, you know, I want to project that, you know, family feel or whatever for my kid, and I want to fuck up what they know.
Hot take. When I hear shit like that, I don't think it's shit about the kids. I think it's more to do with two adults not willing to take a leap.
Nope.
It's like staying at that job you hated so much, but you won't quit because it's still a job.
I think it's a mixture of both because, like, you on one hand, you're right. Like, people are scared of the future. They don't know what's going to happen if they split when their kids are, like, 6, 12, and 17. But also, on the other hand, like, she's right that, like, you don't want to ruin your children's perception of what they think family is or what they think togetherness is or what they think sticking it out is. Like, there are some things children don't understand until they're older, and I can't explain to you what's really going on at 7. And now your worldview is skewed. So I'm going to just stick it out until we can have a real conversation about what's going on. And then I can move accordingly because I needed you to grow up with a family unit. Like, I don't think people understand how important it is to see a healthy, functioning family. Even if in the behind the scenes, it ain't that.
Y'all niggas might hate each other.
But like, if you're teaching your children, this is the way you're supposed to interact. This is the way you're supposed to create a family. This is the way you're supposed to hold a home. Even if it's not real, you know how it's supposed to be. You're just gonna play nice until they get old enough to go, yeah. So we needed y'all to get right mentally, and now that you're good, I'm out.
But then it's just like, what if they hit you with, so everything I've known my whole life is a lie? What can you tell them?
My whole life is
But at that point, you just started living your life, so you see the things that I taught you are real.
Okay, so you remember the lessons, not necessarily
Facts.
the context.
Like, just because I didn't want to make your daddy them
But
fucking
you
kids
don't think
mean,
that would
blood
like
people.
misconstrue maybe like the
Sit, you a rapper because you
view
spit.
on like a relationship? Like if you grow up thinking that your parents had like this amazing relationship and then you find out the whole time they really hated each other.
I think there's a difference between finding out and then having an intentional conversation. Like, we were waiting on you to get old enough to tell you what the real is. But if your kid got to find out, like, y'all just fall out, then I totally agree with that. Because then it's like, okay, everything I knew is a lie. But if you get to a point, like she said, y'all done graduated high school and college, we need to sit down and have a real family conversation. Right. And let you know what's going on
High five.
for real.
That's cool.
Now, if y'all can't stand each other and y'all can lash out at any minute, go ahead, kill
Somebody
that
said
shit.
Some people
No,
feel
facts,
that
Facts.
Because I don't need y'all holding it
Facts.
together for the family. And
If you're not even holding it together for
then
real.
she undercooked the goddamn air fried fries, and then now all hell
Now
done
you
broke
got
loose
potatoes.
on this Tuesday afternoon.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now y'all calling each other cold. Yeah.
I mean, that definitely has to be like a mutual agreement. Like,
Yeah,
I
it
think
does.
they have to literally sit down and be like, I can't stand your motherfucking ass,
But
but
for
I
our
love my kid, and for the sake of our child.
We're going to do this.
Dudes
this
get on
way.
my nerves.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
He said, I'm trying to misconstrue somebody, baby mama.
I'm weak!
What? Well, okay. I don't know if I said it, but big shouts to Deuce Tyrell. Kendall just jumped in. Goddamn.
Kendall.
But yeah.
Hey, kid!
So damn. So y'all think? So yeah, I said so yeah. Besides mass murder, registry activity aside, damn,
Registry
what would,
yeah,
registry activity, yeah.
Dang.
Damn, Monster House, but yeah, oh, he said he's on the beach. Somebody jump in the comments
I
with the
want to be on the
hashtag.
beach.
Like,
Oh,
somebody,
yeah, he's in somewhere crazy.
yeah.
Jamaica.
We ain't
Jamaica.
we ain't gonna give up his we ain't gonna give his whole location though. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
my bad. Yeah.
But
We
damn.
going for my birthday 2025. Get ready.
So
Start stacking now.
so it ain't got nothing to do with the kids. None of that. What would kill a 27-year marriage?
What if I just get sick of your ass?
Damn.
What if you get sick of me?
That's a delayed response to get sick out after almost 3
Maybe
decades.
it took 3 decades.
I
for me
think
to
that
get
should be
25
happening.
years.
But I think
over
people,
time.
it
Yeah.
does, and I think people should be more open to the possibility of maybe we thought this was forever and it wasn't, so let's peacefully move on.
And people also need to understand when you really love somebody, you can be over them for so long, but love them so much that you're like, I'm trying to like hold on for you, bruh. Like, I'm really trying because I love you, and if this can go right, then it's like, this will be everything. But I think sometimes, like, people just realize, okay, like, you just not going to be that ever. And then it's like, it seems like it's just a flip of a switch, but it's been years of, like, maybe trying to communicate or maybe trying to, like, switch shit up or maybe trying to, like, you know what I mean?
Oh, Lord.
Oh my God.
God dang.
What was that?
He said seeing somebody run a train on your spouse.
That would do it.
Yeah.
That'll
yeah.
do it.
That'll do it.
Every time.
Yep.
Every time.
That'll do it.
I can
You ain't got to worry about me.
You ain't got to. That'll do
I'm
it.
walking out
Lord
that shit
have
like LeBron walked out that
mercy.
press conference. I swear to
Don't even
God.
worry about it.
That'll do
How do
it.
you even get in
It's
the
fine.
situation to get a
But
train
damn,
ready?
so
Like,
Sitch
how
and
do you
Deuce
do
were
that?
they were having they had really good
I know
examples
people
going
that
back
had
and
something
forth.
wrong with them.
Or they had a whole baby on you. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Or they
Yeah.
got an incurable disease. And I'm
Now
pretty
the
sure he means
incurable
that- I think he means
disease.
that STI.
And, bro, What if
Okay,
you find
okay,
out
okay.
you have herpes or AIDS or some shit and you just find out 30 years in?
Nah, that nigga got it 30 years in.
Hell yeah.
Before that, we got to the 30
Hell
years
yeah.
in point, and like, cause
I'm sure after like 20, like 10, 15 years, you probably stop getting tested because you just assume unless you just know your man a fucking dog, a woman a dog, or whatever the fuck.
Then
I
once they
mean,
get a
something
video
once you
of
when you
them,
start to get
hey,
older, you should that should be a routine part of your like doctor's checkups.
No,
Everything.
definitely. But I'm just saying, like, the random, like, just.
Oh no!
like,
If you
know
randomly
what I
feel
mean?
like you should go piss
Since
in the
that
tub,
last
you
one
gotta
is
go
that, yeah,
home.
that's a. I mean, without telling them, that would be rough. That would be a little.
Chop, chop.
That would be that would be a little rough. The last comment was like somebody got a sex change. So all right, so the whole like the Bruce to Caitlyn situation.
I saw a show like that.
Yeah,
once.
that would definitely kill. I can see that killing
I've
a 30-year
seen some people
marriage.
stick it out. Like, they've made whole TikTok channels about, like, yeah, my wife transitioned to my husband and we're still married and this is how we worked it out.
What if you
like,
thought that they were one? So your intentions were, so say you were a man folk, male or whatever, and you intended on having a baby. You wanted to have a baby or whatever, and then you get with somebody who cannot carry or whatever. So like,
See, I feel like that would
that's
kill a 27-month relationship.
This is
Like
true.
I feel like that would
27 years, yeah, that's a long
like I feel like somebody
yeah,
like they
I'd
would be 2
damn,
years
I gotta
in
be-
trying to figure out whether or not they could go without
So
kids.
then, like, where is, like, the cutoff where you're
Give me
like,
that. 27.
fuck it, we working this out? Like, what
that's
time,
essentially-
what year mark do you hit before you're like,
I'll treat it like a credit report. After 7 years, it shouldn't be nothing that we can't fix, like for real, unless you just have like a whole new change in persona. Like you just had some type of experience that completely flipped you as a person. No pun to the
I was
comment.
gonna say,
Deuce
I was
said.
gonna ask, 'cause you said flip.
Yeah.
My brain was right there.
Now.
what if they had terminal cancer? You would leave somebody that had terminal
That's
cancer.
terrible. Like
you gotta
wanna
take that
see-
out.
All right, so look, I hate to be the cynical person, but that sound like that would be the time to stick it out because
Exactly.
Yes.
because what if they got money? You know what
But
I'm
also,
saying?
y'all have
That's
already
terrible.
and also anybody who has terminal
I said
cancer.
be cynical. Like that would be the time to stick it out.
Anybody who has terminal cancer is gonna want you to be happy with somebody else. Like they know they're gonna die. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like y'all are
But
probably gonna
still
start.
But they
having
don't wanna-
conversations.
they don't wanna
Yeah,
die
that's
alone.
a little
You
harsh
still
to
stick
leave
it out
somebody
with
that
them.
they sick. That's
You still
weird.
stick it out with them though.
Yeah.
Like they about to
That's
die. You can't hang out till
weird.
they die.
But it's like till death do us part, bitch. What the fuck?
I'm finna die, bro.
Right.
You
But
can't
it's
wait.
like they not even finna be here long.
What did you
Right,
think?
so you can't wait.
So you exactly.
That's
You about to have the whole rest of your life to do
Literally.
whatever the fuck you want. You
and
can't
the
give
rest
me
of their
8
life
months.
is 8. Yeah,
That's
like
crazy.
Jesus
come on.
Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Relax a little bit.
Shit, I can't get 8 more months. You can have like 70 more.
Hey yo, Deuce funny as hell, bro.
Damn.
Deuce
She
said
ain't died.
but that ain't what killed. Like, all right, yeah, but yeah, that would be rough because it's like, bro. I mean, if the terminal illness do what it's supposed to do, she not even finna be around.
Damn.
They not even finna be around that long. So
I'm gonna exit stage.
just
left.
hang out.
So I'm gonna come back next in 2 weeks. I'm
Just
gonna
hang out.
Sit on the other side of the
Now,
couch.
if you realize you didn't like that
Hang
person,
out.
and then what if you realize you didn't like that person after you found
My
out?
nigga, you ain't
You
realize
got
you ain't
some
like
Charles-
somebody till they got terminal cancer and they finna die.
Now you
Just
don't
like
them?
them. Just
Now
like
you
them
don't like them?
till they die.
And I mean, even if you let them know as they dying, like, I realized I hated you, but I don't think anybody deserves to die alone.
Facts.
I
like-
watched
And you're technically married.
Mm.
Fucking write it out. You won't be married again in fucking however long.
They're literally gonna die. You're gonna be a widow or widower.
But I've seen less situations. I mean, I watch a lot of graves, and like you see motherfuckers like be in the hospital after like car accidents, become like paraplegic, amputees, and like
That's what I was saying.
And
That's
their
why I
spouse.
was like, bro, that was harsh.
what? Oh yeah,
When you was like,
That's
terminal
what-
illness, do what it's supposed to do. God damn.
Take your life.
Take you
nigga.
out. Take you out of this
Crazy.
world.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So be a
Yeah.
Space Jam.
just hang out, just chill. I mean, shit, cause I mean, I hate to say it, but you know, I'm gonna talk about all walks of life. If you cheated, it really won't be the biggest problem they have. So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I
if
mean,
that's
that
what
might
it
feel
takes,
bad.
if that's
'cause
what
damn,
it takes,
I cheated on you, and I could have been good to you, and you still died.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, like if it's supposed to run its course,
And you
like,
still die.
like yeah, like
Still?
like
God
Why did
damn.
stick around?
that reminded me of that Family Guy episode of damn Brian had married some lady because she was supposed to have a terminal illness, but she never died.
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Like-
That shit was crazy.
That yeah.
Family Guy is crazy.
Mm.
Family Guy is crazy.
Family Guy's great. Rick and Morty's great too.
Rick and Morty is great.
This one is what is a aggressive hot take? If you got kicked out of the house when you turned 18, then you're a victim.
You are.
I agree.
Yup.
I agree.
I stayed in my mom's house.
Shit did change.
My dad, yes.
Shit did change.
A little bit, but like, so my dad passed away, so I have some money. Love you, mom. Sorry, but I'm gonna tell this story. It's real life. So I had to give her some money or whatever. Or my sister and brother did too, and word on the street was she would tell people, hey, I'm not paying them this money back because she lived in a house past the age of 18. Oh, so y'all niggas just wanted me to be out on the street homeless? Like,
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
that's wild. That, like I said, I love you, mom. But we've already had that conversation and talked about it and everything. I got my money. But yeah.
I still call my mama crying to this day.
Remember
So,
we was at my house
I got
today.
to
You know what I'm saying?
I mean-
love my mama.
I've been on my house since I was 17.
Was that by
That's
that was
not
by
fair.
choice?
My father was very abusive, and my mother was like with the shits. She like didn't stand up for me for real.
Mm-hmm.
And there was like a lot of weirdo shit going on. I tried to get emancipated a bunch of times. And it was like the last couple months of me being 17. I just couldn't take it no more. And I dipped, and like I was just working. I was kind of like all over the place.
What stopped you like from getting emancipated?
My mother and them tried to make it seem like I was like emotionally all over the place to prevent me from leaving. But like didn't have no intention of like altering like the environment or like anything in the house either. She was, it's the same shit. It's like you recognize that people have weaknesses within them, but it don't really have nothing to do with you. Like I know my mother loved me, but she had shit that she had to work through that like
With herself.
she couldn't put before me.
Yeah.
You feel me? And so it was like one of those things that it was like I had to go or shit was never gonna end. And so it was like, yeah, the day of my 18th birthday I signed a lease. And I just never went back.
Hey, turn up.
Did your parents grow up with you?
Not necessarily.
So they were a kind of a somewhat substantial age when you by the time you came around.
They were still young. My mom had me at like 23. But it was like a hot mess. Like my father fled Dominican Republic to Puerto Rico. And my mother went to school in Puerto Rico. And they met there. And she found out that he was like all wrapped up with another woman when she found out that she was pregnant with me. So she dipped, and then he like went to go find us, and It's a whole story. But like, yeah, so it's just like, you know, you realize like as you get older that, you know, people are just hurt and scarred and just like some people just don't know how to maneuver. And I don't ever believe really now that she like meant to put me through the shit that she put me through. But she was also so ashamed that she like never knew how to take it back.
Facts.
So, you know.
Who that is? He got it pretty quick. Mighty quick.
Who's
Matthew?
That's
Sitch.
Sitch.
Sit, yo.
Sitch!
Ooh, I'm about to have.
My bad, y'all. All right, next on the docket, we got Sitch.
I'm excited.
Turn up.
I didn't see somebody open the front door. Break your ass.
So yeah, this one say,
Listen, postman.
how are men so good at hiding all the stressful things going on in their life?
Not all of them.
And then this one's like, you know, for the Avengers reference, it was like, my secret is I'm always stressed. Like,
No, bro, men are some of the most stressed people I know. They just take that shit out in anger and weed.
no cap. I was gonna start this show.
And
They're
sex.
so stressed.
I was
And
gonna
sex.
start the
Oh
show
my
with a
gosh,
rant.
and sex.
Bro,
Oh my
men,
God. Oh my
fuck they stress away,
Men fuck
bro.
they stress
Can we?
away.
Y'all think we can shift and still stay in frame?
Yeah.
In
Let's
frame?
see, let's do it.
Come on, light skin. Will Smith. Just don't slap nobody.
We in
Alright.
Durham.
In frame. All right. So yeah, like, bro, I was gonna start the show with a mini rant, bro. It was like, bro, the world hates niggas. Like for real, like, bro, it's a tweet in here. Like, it was like this phase where like you slowly start to like, it say hate your girl, but like, I know what he meant by that. Like, he basically said like that phase where you mentally check out the relationship, and bro, Twitter pretty much crucified this man for it. It was like, y'all don't like women, da 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 da. Just date your
Y'all like hanging with
homeboy,
your
da da da
boys?
da. And
Yeah.
it's just like, why do it gotta be like that? Like, bro, if we don't talk, we're not communicating enough. If we communicate too much, then we sassy. Goddamn.
But the problem is there's no way the same woman saying that if you don't talk, you don't communicate enough, but if you talk too much, you're sassy. That's not the same
That's not
type
the
of
same
woman.
person.
Yeah, you're right. It's
That's
right.
not the same person.
But it's just like, if we see these tweets come from the same if we see these messages come from the same platform, then sometimes we would perceive it as all women saying this. Like,
But that's kind of the same way that women see men post, like, if you
Right,
twerking
you're right.
and
And-
giving sloppy toppy and all this, you not nothing. But then it's like at the same time, if you posting too much of that type shit, then you a hoe.
Right, and just like you said, it's not the same men saying those two
Right,
those
absolutely.
two things, and that's why I was like, that's why I didn't rant too much about it, because it's just like, it almost feels like how women have felt like this whole time, where it's just there are all of these things being said about them, and it's just like you get to a spot where you don't really feel like wanted as like an idea, a theory, or even like a tangible like even like an abstract like presence like in the world. Like, bro, it's just sometimes just for like nobody likes men like at all. Like nobody likes
It does
So
seem
men
like
at all.
it's like difficult now. Yeah.
Like,
I
it's
encourage
crazy.
so many people to make friends. Oh, I don't know when this comes out, but if you're a woman in Durham, I'm having a tea party on Saturday. Slide. And I'm having
Slide.
this tea party because
It's
like
live.
It's like
people need like. Oh, bet, great. I'm having a tea party Saturday. People need friends. Like, you have to be able to log out and go be around people who
I feel like
love
it's a
you.
cup on the
Like,
ground, but
men
it's definitely clean. I
and
just saw it
women
fall
who
on
love
the
you,
ground.
bro. Like,
Like,
that's the only
it's
way you
clean
know
though.
Twitter
Like,
not
it
to
just
work
it
is
fits.
if you have friends.
It's like right in front of the refrigerator. But
Yeah, we're not a monolith. You did spell that right. Facts. Like,
But-
people just need friends. Like, you need to be able to log out and go, oh, okay, these people on the internet are batshit crazy. Because people on Twitter are batshit crazy. As a nigga who was on Twitter, batshit crazy.
If I can chime in, hello,
Nope.
ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Oh, introduce yourself.
It's so nice to see y'all. And outside of this setting, people call me Sitch, but in the courtroom, I am Attorney Sitchelson. I represent those who are in need of a read.
I'm weak.
Wow, I like that.
Who needs
Yes.
Who need to be
I'll
read?
keep that. And that is law.
There we go.
Law.
That part.
Period.
Personally, I just think that too many people are worried about what strangers say on the internet.
Hello!
And they're actually meeting.
You're
Because
right.
here's the thing. The way that you find out if you really communicating too much or communicating not enough is through the person that you actually supposed to be communicating with. That's kind of where you need to set your baseline. So
yes, you need to pour another shot for that one. Cause
In need of a read. Amen.
you know, because
Preach.
the statement of the
Yeah,
world hates
yeah.
niggas might be accurate, but guess who you not dating? The world.
Oh!
And too many of y'all are too single to be complaining about what the world think anyway. So,
That's me.
and this is me.
Attorney
Now.
Sitchelson.
Okay.
Okay.
And this is me talking as a single person.
Or
Like,
shots, sweet shots.
I feel like, and this is just like without going into
somebody said people
into
online feel
business.
super free to say what they want.
Absolutely.
That's true. Because you don't have to
Absolutely.
see anyone. You
Because
don't have to face it.
there's no
You ain't gotta
accountability
see your
There's
hand.
no
online.
accountability online.
But just know.
It's a
You know?
nigga. It's a
Be in real
motherfucker with
life.
no profile pic that'll try to expose your profile pic. Like, bro,
I had this dude
Bruh.
comment on a video, right? So I had my eyeshadow was purple on one eye and blue on the other, right? It was
Why would
opposite
you
of
do
what my hair color is. And the video I made for TikTok and Instagram was like, how come every time I come in this house, ain't no dick in the house? I heard you, nigga. And the dude commented was like, maybe because you look like a clown. And so then it started this whole, I started going back and forth with him for a second, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to block your ass because I'm above you.
Bro,
I don't-
being a
Yes.
plus size public figure is the epitome of I'm just gonna block your ass. And I have a great community, you feel me? If you in my comments, my sisters is gonna get in that ass. Period. But also, like, niggas feel very free to say whatever the fuck they want because they're
Yes.
behind this screen. And it's like, baby, you don't know me for one.
Right.
And for two, you do it.
And it makes you just weird, bruh, because, like, what makes you, like, you know how many posts that I see that I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I never take the fucking time to, like, stop, type something, post it. It's like, it doesn't affect me at all. Next.
Bro, scrolling
Like,
scrolling is
next.
so free.
It's so
Right,
free.
literally, like, you don't have to
like it,
hurt
double tap it.
nobody.
You don't click, you
You
want
don't
to see that
have
shit
to
less.
fucking
Literally.
talk shit. You don't
It's
have to
so
fucking
free.
make shit that's not your business your
Because
business.
I love hitting the no and not interested button.
Man.
Because
Do not show me
because
this.
speaking of like
Twitter be the wild, wild west, bro.
It be the wild, wild west. And speaking of talking shit, and I'm sorry if I don't want to make y'all repeat conversation.
Oh, you got
But this past week, I've been seeing a whole lot of subs on Facebook, like let alone X, Twitter, on Facebook, about people getting real sideways, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on?
I was
Because-
going to post the post today because I'm about to beat a bitch up.
And
Yup.
I mean, and I guess like what I'm talking about specifically is like I guess this is
Look at
this
Richie
is really
face.
been picking up since like Raw
Yeah.
World and all of that, like in the time surrounding that.
You went crazy, by the way.
Oh, I
You
appreciate
did.
it. Thank you.
Best
Shout
performance
out
of the
to
whole
you.
motherfucking event. I don't
I
care
went crazy.
what nobody's
I
saying.
filled up before I got here, so I don't need
No, you
gas.
went crazy.
Yeah.
Like, like, for real.
You had it. You
Wait,
had it-
your
you
cup
had
is
it-
overflowing.
Like, bro, I was
Okay.
like, bro, this nigga really sitting beside me. This nigga snapped last weekend,
Get out,
bro. Like,
get
bro,
out,
come on
get
now.
out. Because
Like-
one thing about me was I did what I had to do, and then I came right back to the front of the stage to be in the Hidden Vibes mass choir.
Come on
so,
now, not the hidden vibe,
Don't-
not the hidden vibe.
Same.
I need you. Like that. Come on,
Bruh.
We've
Y'all had to rock too. I
Yeah.
seen. Y'all had to rock. Y'all had to goddamn
Come
stand,
on.
man. Come on,
We
look.
good for a good two-step.
Presence.
But yeah, like around ever since then and like around then, like I've been seeing a whole lot of posts going up from my people talking about whoever like coming at them sideways, and I'm sitting here like, what? Just outlandish stuff,
Bro,
you
and
know?
then honestly, if you want to go as far as to take it to social media, tag a motherfucker because we grown.
Please.
That's what I'm saying. Like Richard, you being
Please.
hard to work with is great.
I'm
We
difficult.
dead
I'm
ass said
difficult.
that earlier.
You
I'm
know?
difficult. I'm difficult.
Like
He is
I
the
said,
most
I don't want-
complicated
I don't
person
wanna
I've
go
ever
back
worked with in
into
my
it.
whole
I
entire
just felt like
life.
I had
I
to weigh
cannot
in.
stand working with Richie. I just
Difficult.
want you
It's
guys to know.
difficult.
Just,
They can't even see me on camera.
It's
Straight.
difficult.
I don't like them.
just
Weird.
straight,
My
straight,
nerves.
It's
straight,
people,
straight.
and there are people that say don't don't take my word for it. You can actually go and ask a couple people who are unknown to me, because all I got was unknown reviews. Like, yeah, you know they talking shit on Yelp. They talking through bots, but you know they talking. They
It's
definitely
on
talking.
Yelp.
No, I was being.
Oh, I was about to say,
I was about to say a negative Yelp.
we don't give
Not
none
about
of
to
them
like
Yelps
Yelp.
no motherfucking energy.
Yeah,
Oh, you be giving this yer.
I just heard.
Yeah.
Yeah, we not gonna go back.
And yurt
I
is
just wanted to
YERR.
say that. It was just crazy.
No,
but
you-
people on the internet
No,
really
you RP.
really do feel entitled to do whatever they want.
That
No, they
part.
really do. Like, the age of the stands is alarming. Like, I used to be an OG stand, like, when the, like, original stands hit Twitter. The way these kids is now
It's ridiculous.
is ridiculous.
They're
It's just
mean.
out the
Oh
box.
You know they got
And
stands out there that don't even know where that word
Yeah.
came from. Like they
But
don't
They
even
have
know
no
what
idea where
stand.
the word stand mean.
But
You
the
have
thing
no
is,
idea where it
crazy.
comes from.
nowadays you get uninformed stands. Usually,
Ooh.
if you are a stand, you go hard for your
Well
person.
read. You feel
Well
me?
read,
Like,
but you informed. You know what I mean? I'm a stand for so and so because I know what they do and I know what they not doing over
Right.
here. That's the stand part. So whenever you go to war with other stands, it's like, really, does your person have blah 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 blah?
Right.
They didn't because I checked their stats too and they only got blah blah. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Nowadays people just like somebody, so now they a stand and they just go in the battle uninformed.
and don't
that's
even
why
say
you
anything
lose.
about their faith. They just be dragging other people like, oh, you
Yes,
don't like
it
blah blah
does.
blah blah blah. Let me talk all kinds of trash about you.
Bro,
that has
somebody
nothing
commented,
to
"Are
do."
you all in law school?" Yes.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm a 2L.
Yo,
Chasing
you
Carter
have
I only
any
get
attitude.
Chasing Sparks
Signed
Esquire.
and delivered.
Esquire is crazy.
Thank you.
Esquire.
Yeah,
That's
bro. You
right.
think we got this
That's
gavel
right.
for nothing? What you talking about?
We are.
But damn. But yeah, though, maybe that might be what I needed to hear because it's like, yo, I do spend a lot of time with my ear to the streets, whether it's for like, you know what I'm saying, for like gathering content for show like this, but it's just like, yo, you just see a lot of it, and then like after a while, it just feels like it's from one big, like, like just mass of people that just don't like you personally, and it's just maybe they working through some type of trauma where maybe they just following the trend of like, we hate niggas, yeah, like type shit, and it's just like that shit really fuck with you, and it's just, and as a male person, you almost feel like you don't even want to come out and say it because it's just like, you know what I'm saying, women folk have been going through that type of stuff for so long. It's just like, pussy, like what you gonna talk about it for? Like what, like you wanna cry about it? Like where the fuck
But
out of
also,
here?
like, that's
type
a
shit.
catch-22 because
Yeah.
women do need to open their mouth and go like, this is not okay. Like, there's a lot of women we eat way too much disrespect. We eat way too much disrespect. Like,
No,
it's
for
okay.
real.
And
And
don't say
too
shit
many
about it.
men
And be
don't
like
say
modest
shit
as
Think
fuck.
that it's
Don't say shit.
okay and that we are supposed to eat shit. Like, it's like you're supposed to just sit here and wait till I figure my life out.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna wait here for 25 years
Yeah.
while you figure your shit. Fuck no.
Yeah. The
You got me
world.
fucked up.
The world is so full of double standards, and I feel like the more
Look at
we
his face.
are aware of,
It's like the gag is you
where
wait
those
for him for
things are.
25.
I'm not waiting. Nah,
Yeah,
you
25
got
is
about
crazy.
2
He
months.
not
Figure it
going
out.
for you. He
90
not
days.
going for
I
you.
got 90 days.
90 days, alright.
90 days.
the more that we
Alright, that's 3
understand like
months,
where
well,
those
you
double
know.
standards are, like I think we'll be so much more productive as a
Facts.
group of
Oh,
people.
God.
Because I mean, facts are facts. World. It will be somebody, you know, they might tell women like, oh, all y'all do is complain and whine, y'all so emotional and y'all blah 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 blah, right? And of course that's biased, false, and y'all just getting what you need to get off your chest. And half the time you're not even doing that. They're just saying that shit just to say
Just to say
it
it.
because you open your mouth,
Or
right?
spoke on something
Or
that you
spoke
didn't
on-
like.
That they disagree with, right? So obviously that's fucked up. But then at the same time, you'll see some women turn to the dudes whenever they try to speak up and be vulnerable or share and be like, oh, you always say too much, you being too emotional, you being real sad, right? You know what I mean?
You being
So-
real soft right now. You being real soft.
And that's just one example, but I'm sitting here like, so if you expect anybody to give y'all grace for accessing your emotions, you can't throw it back at somebody else just because they're in a different community or demographic.
Yep.
And the more that we get rid of these or stop operating through these double standards, I think the more we can just be conversation no more. And it's just a conversation.
It's so much defensiveness.
Right, somebody
So
bitter,
much,
somebody
like,
sassy, somebody
aggressive.
trying
Or
to.
it's a-
Everybody's
yeah,
taking
or it's a
everything
certain
personal.
kind of convo.
Somebody need a
No.
label. I hate to sound like my styles, but somebody you always gotta label somebody.
Yeah.
Or like
Yes.
you always gotta use a
Just talk.
term. You know what I'm saying?
And if you don't correctly like call them by their label, then you're like offending the fuck out of everyone.
Facts.
And yes.
Don't call me aggressive. I'm passive aggressive.
Right.
Like, people do not
Right.
people do not like actually have relationships to niggas no more. Like, you can't talk to nobody like nothing because we not even cool like that. Like,
Right.
folks don't even be cool with the world like that no more. Like,
Oh,
they don't, it's me
absolutely.
against the world, so no, nigga, don't call me nothing that's wrong. I don't fuck with you, but you don't fuck with nobody. Nobody fucks with nobody. Like,
Absolutely. And I mean, why is it that nobody can just understand, like, I'm just trying to come to the table and put my shit on the table? You know what I mean? I'm not trying to make no judgment towards you. I'm not
What
trying to
type
have
of
no
shit you trying to put on
biases.
this table?
I just got stuff. Not this table. Hey, hey.
At least you got it. Oh wait,
No.
Chelsea got it.
Hey.
Oh.
Dude
wait.
said people be calling him sassy, but can't nobody beat his ass. Dudes,
I'm that nigga.
And there's some
Stop.
very
Dude,
sassy niggas who also
put that Mortal
cannot
Kombat
get their
down,
ass
dudes.
beat.
Put that Mortal
That's
Kombat
There's some
down.
very sassy
Oh,
niggas
I
that will
mean-
rock your motherfucking socks if you playing.
Absolutely.
If you playing. With pizzazz, honey.
Razzle
pizzazz.
dazzle on that ass.
Done watch them niggas get beat down by niggas with a purse. Don't play
Yeah,
with it.
and you
For
know what?
real.
We're not even going to
Not
address
for
the
real.
fact that he feel like he got to defend his masculinity by violence. But that's a conversation for another time.
Yep.
He probably just ripping jokes.
And he used a Mortal Kombat reference, so it's extra violent.
I appreciate the
Yeah.
So shade of
Y'all
fucking
really on go
sis.
today.
Masculinity is not fucking violence and aggression.
It doesn't have to be.
I'm gonna go
It does
today.
not have to be.
Masculinity is security.
Yes.
I'm gonna go today.
Stability.
Confidence.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go today.
That.
Adjectives
I'm
and
still on
adjectives.
Hey.
I'm gonna
Where?
go today.
Are you
I'm
gonna go?
still on go today.
Oh, on go. Oh,
I'm
On
gonna
go?
go today. What?
On green light.
You can't beat my
and
ass.
if you want to.
I'm on green light. Okay. So this one say,
Give
what
me
is
the
an opinion
green
about
light.
cheating relationships that will get you in the 1 against 50 position? This say, I believe someone can care deeply for you and love you at their capacity, but still cheat. And it has nothing to do with you and everything to do with their ego and lack of love for themselves.
I think
I
that's
agree.
like both things are true because also like if you're willing to drag me into your mess, you don't fuck with me either.
That's true.
Like
Yes.
you need
It's
to
a
acknowledge
little
that
bit
you're
of
having
both.
right. It is
Yeah.
a little
Because
bit of
it's
both.
like because they're the problem with people that are like that is that they're so afraid of losing you that they find a way to kind of like trap you in this like bubble where like you can't really like move on. You can't really like do anything with them either because they're not prepared to do what they need to do, but they know that like they love the fuck out of you, and if you ever fucking really left them, they would fucking lose their shit type of thing. But they're just not prepared to be what they need to fucking be. They don't know how to do that, and they're not ready to really sit down and like dive into that.
So
And I think that is like kind of plays on what Chasen was saying. Like you have to love somebody enough to be able to learn that like if you're not enough of shit to a certain extent, you have to be ready to let somebody go
Absolutely.
for the sake of them.
would
like,
that
and their
fall
sanity.
under the umbrella of like emotional intelligence?
Yes.
Because you know my styles hate terms and labels and such, you know, since I want to make sure I was right when I said it.
Yeah.
But I feel like you just need to understand yourself. Like
Absolutely.
Yeah.
if you like somebody, there is such thing as liking them enough to not fuck with them.
Absolutely.
Facts.
Absolutely.
It's been a lot of people
Because
that
if you genuinely fuck with somebody, you would hate to see them fucked over or screwed over, and it be done by your hand.
Literally.
If you genuinely fuck with them.
It would
if you
hurt
want
you to
some
hurt them.
fuckboy
It
shit
would
or
hurt you
whatever,
to hurt them.
exactly. You on that fuck nigga shit or whatever, you don't really give a fuck about them if you want to sit here and continuously drag them through the mud and through the bullshit. Because why have them be pitiful, sad, and upset because of some shit that you're causing? Some
And you
shit
know
that
you
you're
can't
doing.
stop.
because they did me dirty first.
Did they?
Yeah,
Then why
Well,
are
that's
you
your
still
part
there?
on
Oh,
this one.
because
I
I'm
don't
still
think that was
working
there
through trauma.
before.
I'm still.
We done added that. We
That's
just
how I
sprinkled
responded
that
to
in.
it.
I
I
don't
was
think
just
that was
responding.
there first.
No, it
Somebody-
wasn't. It
Now,
wasn't.
another
Yeah.
woman
I was
folk
just-
might have done your ass dirty before, but it won't hurt.
I just want people to start picking up that bag and walking the hell out the door, bro. Like
Facts.
Absolutely.
the minute you see something you don't like, slide. Like no matter people be like, oh y'all leaving this generation don't know how to work stuff out. Love is not supposed to be as hard as y'all make it. I don't care what nobody say. It's not supposed to
I
be
always
hard.
say it like on
I
some
don't think it should be as
level.
motherfuckers make it.
It's not,
On
it's
some
not.
level, it's supposed to be easy somewhere.
Somewhere.
Maybe y'all don't. Maybe y'all don't like handle confrontation well. Either one of y'all. Maybe both of y'all got bad money management skills. Maybe both of y'all, you know what I'm saying? Maybe both of y'all just got issues. But it like if y'all can just sit, if something like whether y'all go out to eat, whether y'all just sitting chilling watching TV, whether it's y'all just doing something, something that y'all do together has to be easy. It's got to be something that y'all can fall back on and it feel like second nature. If anything is gonna work, and that's just me personally.
I've
thinking.
seen the most violent people gather themselves because the person they are interacting with, because of who the person is that they're interacting with. Like for anybody else, they'll blank out, but because I love you, I'm gonna try my damnedest to hold it the fuck together.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Because I know we cannot do nothing productive if I'm violent and you're violent. So even though I want to be violent, I'm gonna keep it together because it's you. And I feel like if you can't do that for me, you don't love me.
But I've seen the inverse of that. I've seen motherfuckers hold it together until they seen some shit happen from that
snap.
one person and just
Lose it.
right, like
Absolutely.
and
Eminem.
Yeah.
I feel like when it comes to cheating, the inspiration or motivation to cheat might not have anything to do with the person that you with, but cheating in itself always has something to do with the person that you with.
Yeah.
The whole thing is called cheating because of the other person that you with. You know what I mean? So there's no way
And
to
if
absolve
that
them
person
from
you
that.
have means enough to you, like, something gonna block you, even if something, because we're human, right?
Right.
So you get, you see people, you're attracted, you're into it, whatever. Something in your brain is gonna block a certain level of that out when the person you're with means enough to you.
It's literally self-control.
Yeah.
And
It's literally
discipline.
self-control.
It's
And,
literally
and that's
self-control.
really what the conversation needs to be. People do not have self-control.
Alright,
People
you
are
kinda
at the,
afraid.
like, the pin, like,
And
the
need
whim
so
of their
much attention.
impulses, literally.
Oh, I've been out of frame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
corner
well,
is
yeah.
not really.
It's never about the person. It's about the person cheating. Everything anyone does that is not for the engineer. Nah, I get that, but I feel like it is always about the person. Because my thing is like, if you were not in a relationship with that other person, you wouldn't be cheating. You'd just be doing your shit.
Literally. And if you wanted to do your shit so bad, you would leave your relationship.
Right.
When you
But
cheating,
you
it's,
won't.
it's something that you're not taking serious.
Yeah.
Either
You're
you're not
like,
taking the relationship
It's cheaper to
serious,
keep her, so.
or you're not taking yourself serious.
And then,
the thing
right,
is-
it's just cheaper to keep her.
Oh.
You don't take yourself serious. You don't take you seriously.
Well, I
like, oh,
think,
it's
yeah.
easier if I just keep my shorty and cheat on her. You don't want to be with somebody.
Especially if you
want.
have someone who's really trying
You
to
just
take
gonna
care of
keep
you.
her
I
'cause
think
she
it's like
easy, like-
you don't take yourself enough serious, so you don't believe that this person can take you seriously enough to be there for you. So
Bro.
you're just self-sabotaging.
Bro, I literally
consistently.
have had to chew out a couple of my homeboys because he's like, I like shorty, but I'm getting myself together right now, and it kind of disgusts me that she's attracted to me while I'm down, and I'm like,
What?
do you hear yourself?
No,
Like,
nah.
do you hear
He
that?
cooking, though.
Do you hear that? But like, do you recognize that you are disgusted with somebody who wants to help build you up? Ain't nobody saying they want to sit in the slums
somebody
with you.
who's
This is
willing
And
to
those
somebody
be
who's
the
trying to
same
support
motherfuckers who be
you.
like, don't nobody
Right,
love you
right.
unless you
Somebody
have
take
money.
you at your
Hey,
worst
man.
and
Because
fuck.
when somebody loved you when you wasn't nothing, you treated them like dirt, thinking them bitches at the top was gonna hold you. They don't know that you built this big brick by
Facts.
brick. I tried to build it with you.
And then the other thing about that too is like, if you're discussing that she want to be with you whenever you rebuild it, then how about you cut it off, since you the one with the problem?
You deserve better than me. I will leave you alone so you could go have better. But because she's attracted to you or sees your potential, now you icked out. You deserve what you get.
I dare you to say that, and she's not, and they not be on you more. Like, and I've been the person that's been on them more and had to learn the hard way. I'm not ready for you right now. Back up. No, I'm here. I'm here to help you. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's
Da, da,
when
da, da.
you don't
I
take
fuck with you
yourself
flaws
serious.
and all.
Chasing somebody who don't want you, you don't take yourself serious. Somebody's actively telling you, I don't want to do this with you for whatever reason.
It's not that they didn't want me. They just didn't want that situation for me because they were still working on themselves. And it's just like, bro, as long as you here, I'm here. But it's just like I didn't know how much
We're
work
all
they
in this
needed.
together.
Like this is they
Yeah, come on.
they needed a whole 12-hour shift throughout the week. They needed 60 hours a week. That's how much work they needed. Like
Yeah.
they needed to work.
And I mean,
Wow.
I get those. I
And
get
stop
those
expecting
dynamics.
people to put more work into you than you put in yourself.
Thank you.
That part. Well, stop expecting people to put in more work in you than you put in
To
yourself for things that you need to do.
Right.
I feel like there's a lot of things that other people can help us with more than we can help ourselves. You know what I mean? I know that's not you talking about directly.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
that's a good point, though.
there's also a lot of shit that literally is a you problem.
Yeah.
And there is nothing more irritating or frustrating than somebody trying to either step in on a me problem that I know they can't help me with,
Right.
or somebody who has them problems and expects me to compensate for them when I really can't do anything to begin with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like people need to identify like what is wrong, period, and then whose field is the ball in.
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think Brent said I can ease your mind if you're going through something, but I can't cure depression.
Yeah.
Literally.
Facts.
Literally.
Like then that makes sense. Like bro, I'm here if you know whenever you down, but if your down is your standard, I don't know what to tell you.
Some people need to heal first. Like it's
And
okay
some
to
people are
need to heal
contributing
first.
to that too, and
Yeah.
I think that needs to like be a thing as well, because some people struggle with depression but then deal with people that like trigger their depression like 15 times a fucking day, and
Yeah.
that, you know what I mean, like that, like depression is initially a you thing, but the person you're dealing with is forcing you to have to face that fucking 27 times a day, so that's like a thing too.
And then you sometimes get into relationships and situations where like the thing that's I guess like afflicting you triggers what's afflicting them.
Yeah.
No matter how good it is in every other time, whenever that thing gets going,
It's gone.
Yeah, and it makes your things go too
Yeah.
in the worst ways. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you run into those problems where you're just kind of like, dang, circle meets the square, and that's not gonna make no shape. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
I feel like every nigga need a shorty that's going through something that's gonna put you back in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Because when she going through something, you finna be sick, and then like, cause she finna do you dirty.
I need
She
y'all
finna
to
do you
heal.
crazy. She finna
I need y'all to heal.
she bruh, and bruh,
I need
but
y'all
when
to
you broken, bruh, ain't nothing like working out broken.
Lord
Oh
have
my
mercy,
god, like you be
Jesus.
going crazy, like, and niggas think you listen to Crime Mob, Knuck If You Buck, you open them
Have we
earphones.
considered
It's
that
Drake
we work
jaded,
out?
goddamn it, it's
Get ready to
dipping
An
out
energy
on
drink,
me
baby.
already.
You know,
Yeah, I'm telling you,
some
Gabe.
Pilates, prayer,
bro.
talk to the
Yeah.
Lord. Like you gotta
I'm
be broke.
telling you, like you walk out Planet
So
Fitness
work.
ready to walk back in. You know what? I don't even want to fuck the real world. She's still doing what she's doing out here. Like,
I like Celsius.
like I didn't say,
Celsius.
no, fuck that,
Celsius
no.
is great.
Celsius does something different.
Celsius does do something different.
That Red Bull just don't do.
It don't. Right? Celsius got that.
Okay. Yeah,
Alright.
ain't no Fahrenheit
So-
here.
Energy drinks freak me out, but I'll drink 6 cups of coffee a day.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'll drink coffee and chase it with a Celsius.
Hello.
I'm weak.
Hello. Okay.
Hold on, y'all not talking about the thermometer when y'all say Celsius?
No,
No, it's an energy drink.
it's called that. Though, 'cause
I thought it was just
Okay,
a sparkling
no.
water. I just
Celsius
recently
going-
found out.
I was like, okay, metric system. I see y'all.
Celsius gonna have to
So Richie was like, Celsius is great. I'm sitting here like,
I don't think I said Celsius is great. I was just like, well, Celsius. This is
I
interesting.
feel like you.
I'm like, what happened to Fahrenheit? I thought
Added
we
on
was.
to
I
the
thought we was
Celsius
Americans.
power.
Okay. I thought we was-
It's okay.
All right. So on a lighter note, this one say, I don't trust no woman with the lights around her room. How many niggas been in this talent show?
The mood is set.
Why you clap like that? Hold
Because you have to
on.
get the music sound. So they listen to the audio. So every time the lights change colors.
I got ADHD. That'll distract me.
Bruh.
Sis gonna be like, oh, green.
Blue.
Yeah.
Yo,
Oh my god, does this match the base?
Turquoise.
Next thing
Oh
you
my
know,
God, they're
Snickers
pink
done turned
now,
into a nerd's
cool.
world
Red.
because you want to start changing lights and shit.
Nah, but this is
End
interesting.
up
So,
playing yourself.
what are some items, household items that you'll see at somebody's house when you pull up that you be like, oh nah, they a hoe? I'll start. That live, love, laugh. You see it anywhere? Anywhere.
The way Sis
Anywhere.
Sis got it in the house.
Anywhere. If you see live, love, laugh anywhere, I don't give a damn. The bathroom on it, like on like one of them canvases, like
Crazy.
maybe it was like some shit you got from like what's that called, Burlington Coat Factory, like in
I got it from Dollar Tree.
in the bullshit. Like she might have got
It was
fancy
in the
and
$5
like
section. So
and
it was bougie.
she might have put the sticker on the wall, like the little wallpaper bullshit. If you see live, love, laugh,
Gotta
Done.
go.
Live
Done.
and love and
it's
laugh,
not even
nigga,
no,
nigga.
no,
It's
don't
not
go.
even-
Get what you came for.
It's
But
funny.
Bro, if you go to a man house and he on some like satin pillowcases and he on
Yo,
got long hair,
Yo,
he
I got a
a
story.
fucking
Oh,
hoe.
I got a
shit.
story.
He a fucking
Oh
hoe.
shit.
He a
Oh, shit.
fucking
I got a story.
Let's
So
go
she ain't
on
gotta
the
fuck her.
witness.
She ain't gotta wrap her hair up fucking with a nigga. Okay, okay.
Yo,
Okay, Jack.
So listen. So listen.
Let's
This
call
man
the
was
witness
like,
to the
he was
stand.
like, so this is back when I worked at the dealership, right? Bro was like, hey, so back in the day, I didn't know Plenty of Fish was as bad as it was. So bro,
Plenty of
it was POS.
Oh.
I was one of them that was like, ah, damn, I didn't know,
It's
right?
the devil.
So, bro, me and bro, we're still cool to this day or whatever.
Yeah,
We're friends or whatever. He is like, still has this infatuation for me.
Use Craigslist.
Dude, this is the wrong network. This is Four Phones, not Nickelodeon. I don't want you sliming nothing when you
But,
get here.
anyway,
Okay, yeah.
So, bro was like, come
Yeah.
over. Like, we had already had a weird interaction when we interacted the first time. We sat in a car together, we were smoking. He was just telling me how beautiful I was the whole time. And it kind of just, like, caught me off guard. I was like,
You ruining my high, bro. Shh.
this
Yeah,
is
like,
weird.
right.
Like, I'm
That
trying
should
to
make your
smoke.
nipples
Oh,
invert.
shit, damn,
Just
man.
vibe, twin. That's what they say. That's what they say. Just vibe, twin.
Don't say it too much.
So then we finally, so we hang out, like, it's months later, because I was like, alright, okay, I guess I can hang out with you, right? So we chilling, and then because he was like, hey, come over, watch a movie with me and my cousin. Alright, bet, you and your cousin, cool. That means there's 3 people there, I don't gotta feel awkward, wonderful.
I tried.
Cousin left.
Yeah, give me trouble.
It was not a choo-choo. Cousin said, I gotta go.
Oh,
Hour.
oh, god
Cousin
damn.
left. room, and I was like, when the TV still had a butt on him. But so he brought me back there.
Not the big back TV.
Homeboy,
Not the silver.
it was built like a refrigerator.
They got them zenith.
But go in the nigga room, got an air mattress on the floor.
Okay.
Window that had been refilled with highlighter with a black light behind him.
It's giving booty tank.
It's giving
I was
college
like,
sophomore.
and the nigga was way growner than that.
And give all he hang with is women folk.
It
like,
gives IFC
he ain't got no
fraternity
homies.
house.
It
Like,
gives
he
let's
ain't got
get
no
it on.
homeboys.
It's
He
not-
don't
Really?
only hang with
It's
women
not
folk fucking with an air mattresses of
But I was like,
sad
I was like,
You right. You right. You right. You right. You right. You right.
sheets. He's fucking with Shirley on the corner of goddamn.
It's giving white frat.
It's definitely giving white frat, or it is giving Miss Shirley. You absolutely right. Like you knocking down.
Hold
the
on.
old lady.
White Fred, I get. Miss
No,
Shirley, can y'all?
Miss
can y'all-
Shirley that
Miss
damn
Shirley,
right at
that
the
old
bus
lady
stop
is free.
for her little
Now,
piece
don't
of
play.
crack.
When
She
Miss
been
Shirley on that
trying to
case,
get
be
you
trying to get your
With the
ass.
gold cap.
She used to be real
She
fine
got that,
back
she got
in the
that
day.
real slick
Y'all see
That
the
she was
video?
crackhead.
There's a video of an old lady. She went up to her neighbor door and was like, "Hey, I'm trying to suck your dick," and he was like, "No, I'm okay. Go ask Matt." And she was like, "I've been trying to suck his dick since he lived here." It's like,
Oh my god.
Old ladies is freaky, and it was probably a present. She like, you ain't gonna finna keep messing up my
Bro.
motherfucking doobie every time I'm over here.
Bro,
That
Like
lady
I
would've-
used to work at Victoria's Secret. There's this bra called the Bombshell, and
That
it
lady
comes
would have
with
had me in
double
the church.
padding.
I'm like, nah.
This 72-year-old lady came in once with a Bombshell bra on and went and bought another one. She was like, "Honey, do you know what this bra got me?"
Bombshell, bro.
I said, "What did it get you?" She said, "A free front porch."
The whole point.
Hey,
Too.
Sally Mae been knowing who
They
to
don't give a
pop it
fuck.
for.
They don't give
That
a
man
fuck.
built her a porch.
Built her a whole porch.
That man built her a whole porch for some coochie.
Damn.
That's a good trade.
That's a good.
Hey, no,
Like in
bro.
the carpet.
Them older people be having them flats, bro. Like, bro,
They don't
motherfucker,
be giving a fuck no more.
man,
I was like,
bro.
Granny shit probably tight too.
Motherfucker cushion-
Granny was probably pulling that thing back while
I got it.
I was curious. Oh,
Okay. Oh, okay.
Raise that shit.
Okay. I've seen all of these.
that's a titty nipple.
That's yeah.
That's what?
That is definitely there. What website is this?
That's
Didn't
Fenty.
blur
That's
shit.
Fenty with the nipple.
That is crazy.
No, that's crazy.
Like that's there. Not blurred or nothing. Like no pasties.
Titty nipples.
Ain't
No.
got no
Right.
blurs or
No,
nothing.
That-
That is a titty nipple.
That is wild. Like
Titty
Yeah.
nipple.
fully,
Areola
man. Now that was an official
Little
fully,
sausage
man.
sticking out.
That's crazy.
Ah!
What make them bombshell though? Like, can y'all explain this real quick?
Oh, the
It's a
bombshell
double padded, so
bra.
it's like
Right.
You gotta look up Victoria's Secret bombshell
Bombshell
bra.
bra. It's like a double
Because
lip.
first
it,
one, right?
yeah, the first
really
one.
just like-
Right here.
Let me see.
Yeah, it's called a bomb.
Yeah, you see how it gives all that lift?
It got
You
more-
got
Oh.
all that
It don't really look like
cleavage.
that in real life.
There's a double. It's basically like two bras in
Now
one.
my uncle would have
And it
said back in
lifts
my day
everything
we
up.
called that the push up.
padded like a bombshell.
No,
But
it's
it's
extra.
like a
Push-up
super
times two.
push-up.
It gives
Okay.
you it gives you titty that does not exist.
It pushed your titties up to your
I,
throat.
so,
Yes.
I don't need to.
Okay, so we went from that's law to that's university. I feel
Oh,
it. I
Yeah,
feel it.
yeah, yeah.
I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. Yeah, yeah. You know,
I'm alright with
because
that.
we're not above learning
Hey,
here
I'm
at That's
saying
Law.
free to
You know what I'm
kids,
saying?
though, like,
Look,
that
We
ain't
gon-
saying.
Oh, look, my titty came out though over the weekend. It was Saturday.
Oh, no.
What?
How you do that?
What were you doing?
What did you do?
Y'all saw the shirt I had on?
Did you catch it?
No, it was definitely, well, it was on camera.
Wait
It
a
was caught on
minute.
camera and I was like, oh my God, my titty.
This was at the World of the Raleigh?
Afterwards.
When did that
Oh,
happen,
oh,
Jay?
Ari was like, oh no.
Not at the
Hey,
World of the
Tuesday.
Raleigh.
I was, ah! Titties. It was out for like 2 seconds before I realized. I was like, God damn.
I was like, they made me stop smoking because of them kids. But your titty was out. I was confused.
Your whole titty was out.
Both of them.
Damn.
Both of them. Girl.
Both of them.
All right.
Maybe you need a damn bombshell.
So we're going to end it with this last
I ain't
post.
had no bra on. That's
So-
why the bombshell
see, well,
slipped
that's
out.
your
It slipped
problem.
out his shell.
So on this last post in the docket, it's a shorty that broke up with her nigga and I guess she out in the club. So the repost was, this really be the best stage for going through a breakup with somebody. What did it say? You lost your shorty, but once you see her start acting up outside in the club, it really don't feel like that much of a loss. Coping mechanism, because niggas don't feel a loss right away.
Yeah.
Do you know how how light a nigga feel after a breakup or like a burning of a bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Them first days feel like, oh my god.
You're free.
Like, bro.
Then you talk to a couple motherfuckers.
I stopped fucking with a shorty the same time the Future album came out. Oh my god.
Is gone.
Like, bro.
Yep.
But then it's just like, bro, like 2 weeks later, now you in that lonely ass kitchen. Like, off that.
With nobody to really talk to. Nobody to fix you no real meals on a regular.
When I'm alone in my room, sometimes I stare at my wall. In the
Oh,
back
yeah.
of my mind,
I
I hear
hear
my
my
conscience
conscience
call.
call.
Like, bruh, that was
It's
LL. That was LL on breakup. Like, bruh.
I will.
Oh, cool. Hey, you feel me?
Bruh.
That's fine.
Every time I hear that song, and I don't. Not me talking about it like it's not mine, but it's bro. Every time I think about this shit, like, bro, it's a motherfucker pulled up to me like, bro, this my girl, bro. Bro, I played that shit for her, bro, and all I'm not sure he did it like that, but I like the way I picture it, he was outside her window with a boom box because it's totally 1998, and this nigga was playing "It's No Secret." Last time we went out, like, bro, like that's how I see it. It was like, bro, I just wanted to let you know, like, nigga, your product work. I got my shorty back. Push it like Pond Saw, like, bro, get it out there.
She came back to
like that is, bro.
It's
That's what I see when I hear that. But like, yeah, this is definitely coping, bro, because like, yeah, I done felt great after breaking up with somebody, and as soon as you see them. Like, as soon as you realize how alone you really are in this world, because it's just like,
you see them flourish.
because I don't know what this whole, like, you might as well be with your homeboy shit, but it's just like, when you get my age, when you push that third decade, like,
48.
like,
Whoa.
that's crazy, that's girl math, goddamn.
Y'all niggas wait till y'all 48 and want to settle down with niggas.
But no, like, yeah,
Where
bro.
you bald in your beard patchy.
You know, man, my uncle turns 10 this year.
Oh, wow.
My mother's brother turns 10 this year because my grandfather had a child.
Swerve.
I'm 26.
Swerving. Where was it? He had no goddamn Stacey Adams in there, goddamn.
No, they don't.
You said my uncle turned 10.
Okay, like my uncle. I'm gonna go to my uncle's 10th birthday party, and my grandfather sees
My
nothing
little
wrong with
sister
that.
is 12, I think.
But
10 to 12 or something.
that first picture you see with that other person
That's why.
will fuck you up.
Oh yeah, cry back.
Yeah.
That,
Cry me
like, bro,
forever.
that.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all hear that in the No Secret song. That shit was real. That shit was real. Like, yeah, that's y'all homework. Go find that. Like that part. Like it's really there. It's really there. Like, bro, like, yeah, like you feel great because all you thinking about is you and how free you are, and then once you realize how free they are. Oh my gosh, I done went through it a couple times. Like, and bro, don't break up with no shorty that fuck quick. Oh my god. Now, like, bro, now it's like, yo, yeah, I need you to bring my goddamn my if I say the item, it's gonna blow this whole show up. So I'm not gonna say the item.
You gotta say it now. You gotta say it now. What was the item?
So yeah, I need you to bring my key back, cause goddamn, cause yeah.
We breaking
Oh,
up.
yeah,
bro, I've been
Come
trying to
in
call
the
you.
house, so I'm getting bust open real
Absolutely.
quick for
But yeah, though. But you already know, like, bro, whoever that new nigga is, they getting right after like 10 days, bro. Like, for real, and it's just like, once they hit you, like, nah, now you in there playing Future and Tim's Wait for You and shit. Like, yeah, like, this is a coping mechanism. Like, yeah, like, niggas don't never feel like this after like day 14. That's why 2 Can Play at That Game is a real ass movie.
Yep, because
Right.
you want to think that girl outside being a hoe. You know she wasn't a hoe. That's why you was with her in the first place.
Then to go
Now
back to
you're
that other
pissed.
post.
And that's why you still
I
trying
turned
to
you into
get
that freak you are now, the whole time.
Or yeah, you don't turn it into the freak and then get
Not
back
the
to
one that
streets.
fuck easy though.
Yep.
Like, no, she was self-manifested. Like,
I
yeah.
think it's a lot more women out here turning men into freaks than the other way around.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
It's like straight.
Cause I know niggas that be eating ass now.
Eating motherfuckers' ass.
Eating ass now. They be eating ass.
The
Niggas
problem
that be
is-
eating ass. Not
The
eating
problem
niggas' ass,
is
but they be
heterosexual people just started having real sex in 2020 because of the lockdown. And
Yeah.
so now everybody learning to pick up a book to learn how to have sex. But the women are the ones reading. So they're like, hey, let's try this.
And
Let's
men are not
switch this
giving
around.
women what
Right,
they
exactly.
need, so women learn how to do that shit. Like,
It just be so funny to me about how men still be hell.
Tuck your chain, tuck your
It
chain.
just be so funny to me.
Deuce
that
Todd real.
Still don't be
My grandma
like
got me this chain.
fucking with their women because they
Yeah.
suggest the shit that men think are gay.
Because they're.
It's
And my
disco.
thing is like, if you are literally in a room with a woman and she got her everything out for you, suggesting things for you. In this moment, and you still think about niggas, maybe you are. Maybe there are questions you really do need to answer.
If I had my glasses, I'd pull them down right now.
Cause
Y'all know how I do with my
That's
glasses.
crazy.
literally, somebody's in front of you naked, like, have sex with me.
got
Let's have this kind of sex with me. And you thinking about
I
what
just
a
ain't got
man
no-
would do?
I did.
Right.
This sounds like something I would do with a man. Please tell me more about the
2020?
things you would do with a man.
And tell me about how much you thought about it.
Right? How much you thought?
Oh shit, my styles did come. It's an official shot. It's an official That's Law. My
Right.
styles came through with a hashtag. He said, "Sitch look mature."
I'm weak.
You do get an afro out of nowhere. It's not that
Is it
I think you look like Lil Smith. Lil Will.
I don't think so.
Yo,
Screwed
I'm
up.
about to
Hey.
start using him in some TikTok.
But yeah,
We
though.
gotta have a whole
So
you know, we gotta have a whole
damn, Bishop, why you going? Bishop pulled up to the let out. I'm about to close it. Goddamn, Bishop just got in here. But hey, Bishop killed the host and shit at Raleigh World. Hey, bro, just you know what I'm
He
saying.
told me I need more
I'm just
friends.
gonna take the little bit of That's Law time that's left to just say, bro.
Since I was 15.
Raleigh World was amazing. Like it was fucking incredible.
I found a video.
Shout
Yeah,
out Queen
damn.
Dia.
Shout out Dia.
Back in the day.
Like, bruh, I just, bruh, you killed that shit.
Appreciate it.
Like for real. Like, bruh, nigga, I swear, bro, I stood beside at least 4 motherfuckers. Like, bruh, he killing this shit. I'll be right back. Next person, bruh, he's snapping. He turning up. I'll be right back. Hey, yo.
No, okay. So, first of all, I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all. But, so I have recorded the set. I had a camera on tripod set up. And there's one, and...
We get to relive it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I got multiple angles. Come on.
Okay.
Come on.
That's something Deuce would say.
I told people, I was like, there's no way I'm not about to record this thing. So,
Period. Yeah, no. If you know you're gonna eat.
and even if you don't, like, you need to get evidence. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to tell somebody I was on that stage. And I was for real, here's the video. You know what
So
I mean?
you can see.
And
Just in case
I'm like,
everybody
and if it
else
sucks,
got
I'm
it.
kind of parts that suck.
Yeah,
and send
but you can just
the
pull
highlights.
highlight reel.
Exactly. So I was also after the thing. You know how like you perform somewhere, people record you, tag you in their stories and stuff like that. So somebody had tagged me in their story. I forgot who it was, but in the background you could hear the conversation around them, and we were doing one. So I had all of my people on the stage, and the commentary was like, "See, this man, he got the Asian dudes. He even got a white girl up there killing that shit. They all look good. He got everybody. Oh, this man gonna blow. This nigga gonna blow." I was like,
I love that.
what?
Yes.
Bruh, it really be the background shit. Cause like for me, I caught,
he even got a
bruh.
white girl up there.
Diversity. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Mike.
Right. I said,
Shout out to the Blue Flame. You feel me?
Bruh.
That's her name. # Blue Flame.
why is
Okay, not Deuce with a hashtag. Hey,
Because what's going on?
so look, I think we didn't hit our 87, 88 and a half. We'll be back in 14 days. Well, hold on. Because I think I'm going to do 2 shot topics. Nope, I'm not. We'll be back in 14 days. Goddamn, another That's Law. I think Conceited is coming back next episode.
Turn up.
Ooh-wee.
I don't know if Black coming back with her. I asked Black if he wanted his own episode. Well, I'm about to ask Black if he wanted his own episode because
No, he didn't do it yet.
we know what happens when they both get here. You know what I'm saying? It's it's great. It's great. It's really groundbreaking. You know what I'm saying? Glass breaking. I mean groundbreaking. How it works.
People let it go next.
But I feel like we did some real good legislation today. Like, and this is about as interactive as the crowd is being. Matter of fact, the 2 most interactive people in the comments are actually here now. So this is literally
Turn
the
up.
most interactive we've been in the motherfucking show.
Celebrity
So
deathmatch.
yeah,
Who Ashy?
make sure you follow me, the most difficult nigga to work with.
'Cause everyone said
I'm
somebody was
definitely
Ashy
owning that
today.
moving forward. Follow me, Rich Nelson 2K. Google me, Rich Nelson 2K. That might be a little too difficult for you because it is me, but do it anyway. I'm sorry, but yeah, Rich Nelson 2K everywhere.
He just
Yeah,
said
damn.
y'all can't type.
You know, yeah, that's it.
Y'all literate.
Now, where can they follow you at? Just in case they seen you at Raleigh World and was just too in awe to grab their phone.
They would.
Me, you can follow me at Sitch Official, SITCH Official, on all platforms. But if you don't like me, you can follow me at Cool Kid Davon.
I'm here for it. DAVAUN.
I ain't mad at that. Hey, if you don't fuck with me at all, follow me at Oh My Sauce God. Yeah, matter of fact. All right, now, chasing.
Facts. You can find me talking and rapping and writing and reading at Chasin CHASYN Sparks SPARX. If you don't like me, you can follow me at CHASYN SPARX, nigga.
And then talk your shit there.
Okay.
Goddamn.
Holla at me.
It's the same page.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I was like, Richie was like, and talk your shit there.
And talk your shit there.
My DM's wide open.
What's good, motherfuckers? You can fucking follow. I'm Alicia Murray. You can follow me.
You can
I
fucking
am
find
Alicia Murray official out this bitch. Fun fact of the motherfucking day, because Richie brought up Google. I googled Alicia Marie and Davon with literally nothing else today, and me and Davon shit was like the first 8 on Google. So turn the fuck up. Turn the fuck up.
I like that shit.
Take
Damn.
that,
Well, that's all with the follow.
Marie.
Goddamn. But shit, you know, it's me. Your girl,
I'm
Quinn. I came here in the frame.
outside.
Mr. Beheaded. That's me, motherfucking.
Yeah.
Meanwhile.
I'm with. Y'all can follow me on Instagram at _ARIQUIAN. That's me, bitches. Yo.
Turn up.
Hey, look, don't kiss them hoes in the mouth unless you got to. And
What?
yeah,
You don't never have to.
I'm gonna say, but
If she just,
Only if you want to.
sometimes they have
hard,
to.
Davon,
Sometimes they
not
have.
Why you?
if
You
she
said why you
just
right?
you out.
Why you?
Yeah, look.
She just straighten you out. You can't.
So-
It's why Davon.
So-
Y-E-R-R.
So, Wizard Kelly in the background, since you in the background, I need you to say it all
Richard
started with an
Kelly is
orange.
crazy.
I need you to say it all started with an orange basketball and then stop the stream.
He know where the computer.
It all started with an orange basketball.
Hey,
Gang,
that's
gang.
another
Wizard
episode.
Kelly.